Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's recipe is curry chicken. Curry chicken is a dish you'll find throughout the Caribbean, and every island has their own version or style of doing it. Starting with our ingredients, we've got some chicken legs here that I've just cut up. Then we have some curry powder and some ground jeera or cumin. We have some fresh green seasoning, you can see my recipe above. We've also got some thyme, garlic, scotch bonnet, some fresh limes, some fresh ginger, some spring onions. Love spring onion. We also have some creamed coconut as well. So to start with, we want to wash our chicken. We're going to use some cold water and our fresh lime juice. Just going to squeeze the limes into the bowl. Then massage the chicken. And then just drain that water off so the chicken is nice and dry. Once you've massaged the chicken a little, we just want to rinse it off and then drain it so the chicken is nice and dry. Next we want to add our green seasoning, so just drop that straight onto the chicken and massage it so it's covered all over, and then just set it aside to marinate. Next we want to heat our pan with some oil. And then we're going to add our curry spices. So we've got the curry powder and the ground jeera. We're just going to stir these into the oil, and that's going to start to make a paste. Then we want to add some water. Then as the spices start to absorb all the oil, we want to add some water. This is forming our base, so we just want to bring it to a boil. Next we want to just prepare our other fresh seasonings, so I'm going to crush some garlic in my pestle and mortar. Just peel that quickly. Then we're going to add our ginger and make it into a nice paste. Once the base is boiling, we want to add our garlic and ginger paste. Then we want to add our chicken. So just make sure that gets absorbed into all of the sauce. Just stir it around, cover it all over till it all goes a nice orange colour. That's when you know it's absorbed into that curry base. So now we want to add the remaining fresh seasoning. So a bit more green seasoning, our scotch bonnet or pimento if you have those, some fresh thyme and a little more water. Mix all of that together, and before we give it its final cook, we just want to season with a little more salt. We're just going to chop up some spring onion. I love cooking with spring onion. This gives a really nice fresh flavour. So just drop those in, cover the pan and leave the chicken to cook for about 30 to 40 minutes.
So how did curry even get into the Caribbean? Back to the 1800s, after slavery was abolished, colonies needed a new workforce. They reached out to parts of Asia and invited people to work as indentured workers. When they came, they brought with them their culture, their cooking practices, particular ingredients that wouldn't have necessarily been found in the Caribbean before. That's why we have curry in the Caribbean.
Whilst the chicken's cooking, we're going to prepare the coconut milk. So I'm just going to chop up some cream coconut block here. You can use tin coconut milk, but I prefer this because it's a lot more richer. We're going to add some warm water, bring it to a boil quickly until we get a nice thick cream. You can see the chicken's cooked down really nicely now. All the spices have got a deeper, darker colour. So we're just going to add our coconut milk. Cook for 5 more minutes And just before we serve, we're going to add a little bit more spring onion, just because I love them. And then this is ready to serve. So I'm going to serve this with some roti, which if you want to make this yourself, I'm going to share my recipe above. Really easy. It is time consuming, but I promise you it is worth the wait. And that is my recipe for curry chicken. Until the next time, guys, peace and love.